What's up, North County? We are in the Crow's Nest here with Coach Don Crow, and we're going to find out what happened last week. Coach, we are down in San Luis last week.
Yeah, they're a good football team. They're probably going to win that league, and they're ready to hit everybody around here. Everybody in our league for a reason. They're good. That quarterback's an excellent runner and does a great job leading that team. And my hat's off to Pat Johnston, their coach. They've got a good football team. They're 7-1 for a reason.
I didn't get a chance to go down there and watch the varsity game. I went and watched the JV game, and San Luis looked pretty good on that. That was a battle. Yeah. And so, and I was looking at some of the varsity boys walking in for San Luis, and they're not a small team.
No, and then their quarterback's 6'3", 195, and they got good size, and he's a 4-year starter. Started as a freshman, and like I said, their only loss is to Rio Grande, and it proved why. They got a good ball club.
So walk me through the game, Coach. What was the collapse?
Well, we made some mistakes in the red zone, and we made a couple mistakes defensively where guys filled in the wrong gap, and that really hurt us. Then offensively, we started off pretty well, and then we seemed to be I used the typewriter. We run 3 or 4 really good plays, and then have a bad play. Like we had first down to 4, and we fumbled, and then we had the ball on the 9, and we got a penalty. And we got to clean those things up. I mean, if we're gonna like tonight, we're playing for first place. We got to clean those things up. The kids we have to not make those mistakes around the red zone to get a win.
What about so we talked a little bit last week about playing a non-league game
right in
the middle of
it's weird. It was weird, but the only kind of normal thing was we've been playing slow, and they'd been in our league, and we've been playing slow for a long time, so it wasn't weird to play slow. It was just weird to have a non-league game in the middle of the league. But everybody, like tonight at Tascadero's playing Morro Bay, and so everybody's having that issue because we have odd number of teams in our league. So you either take a bye then, or you got to play somebody else in our area.
Wouldn't that make sense? Because you opt for your bye, right?
Because of the way the scheduling went, we agreed to play San Luis. We took our bye a little earlier. Like tonight, Rio Grande's playing at Salinas. Okay. Because Coach Hartman doesn't want to bye this late in the season. He took his bye right in the middle, like we did. So it's it's kind of
it's almost like a crapshoot because
right. So like next year, our bye will be week 1 because of the fair. So then we'll play 10 straight. So that is just kind of weird when it comes, and it's like I said, playing slow was kind of a no-brainer because we had played them for 10 years in a row. So we just kind of kept it going. So when the next league game comes around, we'll see what happens with that.
So everybody made it out injury-free.
Pretty injury-free. Yeah, banged up a little bit. Sores and bruises, and typical high school football game. But we have nobody that's out. So yeah.
Okay. So tonight you guys travel down to Nipomo.
Correct.
And this is for first place in the league.
We're both 2-0, and they beat Cabrillo last week 21-13, and they beat Santa Maria the week before that. So. It's a big game, right? It's on the road at Nipomo. Templeton haven't played for a while. We haven't played since 2019. But
has it been that long?
Yeah. But they've had, over the years, we've had some big games. A lot of meaningful games at Nipomo.
Wow. So when you guys travel down there tonight, you guys are both sitting 2-0. What's the rivalry, like with Nipomo?
I'm not sure it's a rivalry, but it's always been a good game. Their head coach used to be an assistant at Rio Grande, so I've known Stephen for a long time, and then one of their assistant coaches was the head coach before, and he's their AD, Russ Edwards, and so we're very familiar with them. It's more of it just seems when Templeton and Nipomo play in football, it's just a dogfight. We've had 2 games that have been over the years that have been won on the last play, and so we expected nothing different tonight. Very close, hard-fought football game.
And any changes this week for preparing from San Luis to Nipomo?
No, we just got to get better. Our whole goal is to get better every week, and if we do that, I think we'll be fine.
Okay. And what are you going to expect from them? Who do you got to shut down? Their
running back is number 3, Evans. He runs real hard, and their quarterback is a sophomore, also Lowry. He throws the ball pretty well, and they execute their offense very well. as far as they have their identity. They're going to block down, pull people, kick out, run Evans, and then they're going to do some play action pass and then throw the ball on the outside with Lowry. And then defensively, they've always been a pretty good defensive team over the years, and this year's no different.
And on film, everything looks pretty matchable.
Yeah, I mean, our kids just have to come play. I mean, we have to eliminate our mistakes and come play.
So after this week, what happens after this week? So
then we play Cabrillo, who was 6-2, lost to Nipomo last week, and Cabrillo's got a very explosive offense. He got some speed, some guys that can run around. So, but our focus obviously is on tonight, because tonight's the winner of tonight's game is guaranteed a share of first place.
Okay.
So,
and then
at a minimum, they're guaranteed a share of first place at a minimum.
And what does that mean for playoffs?
It really doesn't mean anything for playoffs anymore. Well, what it'll mean is it'll mean some seeding places, because
is there still home field advantage and all that stuff?
Could be. I mean, it depends on what happens in other games, but 8 teams in the CCA, 8 coast teams, are within 14 ranking spots in the central section.
Wow.
From 46 to 59 are 8 teams from over here.
Okay.
So a bunch of us still have to play. So there's a lot of the playoff seeding. There's a lot of juggling still to go on, because we're super tightly bunched. That's just how close. We've had a lot of close games over here, and that shows in the computer rankings.
So teams go into a computer and it comes out and says, okay, these are the teams.
These are the rankings,
okay.
And then you have to go in and find out what your base division is, and you can move up or down one of those divisions.
And those are physically done.
Yeah, they do that, and then they use the computer mainly for seeding. But like I said, we all got to play. So if us and a Tuscadero right next to each other, a Tuscadero gets seated ahead of us because they beat us. But if we win tonight and us and Nipomo are really close, because we really are, then we would have to get seated ahead of them. They do take, if you play head to head, they do take that in consideration.
But there wouldn't be a chance to where, a Tuscadero doesn't come into your league to play in CIF, right?
Yeah, we'll probably be in their division.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That's weird.
Yeah, it's all over the place. Yep.
All right, well, tonight we got Nipomo, a battle for first place. You got JV kicking off at 4 o'clock.
And varsity at 7. Hey, come on down. We sent a thing out, we put out on social media. Let's pack our sideline. Let's get our fans down there. Let's get the biggest crowd we've had all year on the road and cheer our kids on to victory.
And I saw that, and I still hold true with that. Whenever we travel, even down in San Luis.
Yeah.
I was like, these are a lot of kids here.
Right, and if we can keep all the JV people there to watch and be with the varsity fans and varsity parents, that'd be awesome, because we have a big crowd then and
get loud.
Get loud. Get our kids going.
Get loud. Awesome, Coach.
Thank you.
Good luck tonight, and we'll see you down there in Nipomo. All right, guys. Hey, make sure you guys get out here and support your Eagles. Head on down to Nipomo and watch for this first place game.
Go Eagles.